So hello there. So now I'm going to do the last part of the questions, the more intensive and serious ones. I try to be as honest as I can, and just I will try to do my best to answer all these questions. So let's begin. Question number one: what superpower would you love to have, and how would you use it? Uh, Superpower. Most probably, I would love to have uh, the mind reading, the power of telepathy. I think it would be great if I could do, if I could pull up this superpower. There are many superheroes in the movies that we generally see in our daily life, but I would love to possess the power of mind reading, through which I can read other people's mind and I can act accordingly. And regarding the usage of it, maybe I'll use it for the betterment of the world, for the betterment of uh, mankind, maybe. So yeah, I would love to have a power of mind reading and telepathy. And what about you, Professor? I'm eager to know this. So going to question number two: what are the things in your life that makes you happy, and tell me about them? Could be things you enjoy doing, positions, games, music, or whatever. The things in my life that will that's making me happy, uh, maybe music. That's the only thing I could think of right now. Music heals every wound. There's a quote also. So I think I've loved I've always been a great listener. I've always tried to be a good listener, good music, not as a singer, but I would love to hear and research about music more. I've always looked up to these musicians, the bands, and everything. So I think music is the thing that makes me happy. And what about you, Professor? What makes you happy, and what's making you happy in your life? So, going to question number three: if you could be one famous person in any profession, who would you be and why? If you could be one famous person in any profession, maybe I would like to be an athlete, a world famous athlete, like Neymar, like Cristiano Ronaldo, a footballer, or maybe the record keeping Olympians like Michael Phelps. Maybe I would love to be them in this life, so I could experience the love and support, uh, the publicity, the fan power. I would love to experience those in this life. And going to question number four: if you could talk to one famous person, alive or dead, who would you want to talk about, and what would you want to ask them? This deep. The question is deep. If I could talk to one person, maybe I would choose a dead one, because alive there are many chances. There are thousand chances that I can, but for a dead person is quite impossible. So I would choose a dead person. So for this question, I will choose Gautam Buddha. Maybe he's known as uh, light of the Asia. He's a man with a vision. He's a very very charismatic. When he was alive, he preached the world about peace. He taught people to be more. What do we say it? So he tried to unite the world with peace. So maybe if I had to choose one person, I would choose Gautam Buddha, so I can learn many things. I can learn about meditation. I can learn about inner peace. So in this way, I can broaden my knowledge. So I will choose Gautam Buddha. So going to question number 5. What is a dream date for you? What would you love to do and where would you go? Or dream date. Mm, since I'm in my late 20s, a late night, just the teenage things, I'm not more into that. So a good dream quality date for me would be uh, a dinner somewhere nice and quiet, a meaningful having a meaningful conversation about life and achievements. Maybe I would love to, and a quite serene tranquil walk uh, in the beaches. Maybe I would love to have a date of this kind. So going to question number 6. Can money buy you happiness, and if so, how much money will you need to be happy? uh, Money is not all about happiness. W- there are many stories regarding this also, so I don't want to go into those stories, but there's a philosophy that money is not everything, but money is very essential to be happy. To For a person to be happy, money is needed, but money is not by far the most important thing to be happy. uh, for an individual to be happy is it has very a deep meaning to be happy and to be rich. So I guess money is not everything that will eventually make you happy. A person's mind has to be sound from inside, has to be satisfied with all the uh, factors in his life. Money will maybe act as a catalyst for happiness, but money is not everything. So I guess money is not everything that you need to be happy. So going to question number 7. What do you think is your special skill, and what job do you think will make you the happiest using that special skill? I think my special skill is maybe my communication skill. uh, I know few of I know more than 3 4 languages, so I can interact with many people of many nationalities. So I think this will help me a lot to acquire a good job in future. So I think I'll be most happiest if I could use this skill somewhere in near future. So going to question number 8. What physical and personal characteristics do you look for in a future partner? To be honest, I'm not much into the outer beauty, so I will seek the inner beauty of my future partner. Maybe she should be honest, and somewhere funny, witty. The most important thing is she should be caring for me, and she should be also very, what do we say, very very respectful towards my family, and I think that could be a perfect future partner for me. So, Professor Jeff, what did you seek? I don't want to go in this. Let's go to question number 9. Who is your role model? Pick one person from your life and one famous, well known person, and tell me why you pick them. So, pick one famous person from your life and one famous, well known person, tell me why you pick them. My role model, I don't have a specific particular role model, but I learn many things from many personalities. uh, I just don't have a single role model, but I follow the paths they have shown to the world. I have few role models, like in athletes I have Cristiano Ronaldo. In business world I have like Elon Musk. So in different genre, in different field, I have a different person whom I look up to. So yeah, definitely they are the role models for me. Going to question number 10. Tell me 3 things that are on your bucket list that you want to accomplish in your life, and why. three, there are many things in my bucket list, but one thing, the most important thing in my bucket list is that I want to be a philanthropist in my life. I want to become not only successful but also uh, very very helpful person. If I acquire many possession in my, if I ever become rich in my life, I will help the needy ones. I will definitely help the needy ones. That is my main thing in my bucket list. And also I have few things like an ordinary person to go beautiful places, to own a luxury materialistic things. Let me be honest, I have that also things in my mind. So if I ever ever become successful and rich, maybe I will accomplish all these things. Thank you. So what are your thoughts so far about these subjects? Our college also being foreigner in South Korea, music or books, movies or books that you like, learning English, how, why, or whatever you think about the subject. So there are many. There are multiple thoughts regarding this mm topics. So first of all, our college and Ulsan. So I love being here in South Korea, and Ulsan, I guess, is the most beautiful place, not only in South Korea but also in the world. Ulsan is very beautiful. There are many places that are there are still I haven't explored. So I guess, in my view, Ulsan is the best. And being a foreigner in South Korea, there are many things. There are many advantages, many disadvantages. Being a foreigner in not only South Korea but in the world is very a tough thing to be an outsider, an expat. People look up to you as a different individual. So there are many disadvantages of it also. But to tackle all these problems and to survive, uh, it is what makes you a strong person. Books or music that you like. I'm not much into books, but music or movies. For music, I listen to all genre of music, so it's not a big deal. I love the but my favorite band is Coldplay. I love the music and the songs. And my favorite movie, all time favorite movie is Forrest Gump. I'm a big fan of Tom Hanks. So this movie is very inspirational and very very entertaining as well. So Forrest Gump has always been my favorite movie. And the topic about learning English. Learning English has always been a great experience. Since since kindergarten, I studied in English medium school. I'm fortunate that I get to learn new things every day. I get to explore more inner side of this language. The more I learn, the more I enjoy learning English. So I'm fortunate that I'm being part of Professor Jeff's class, and I'm learning English and each learning new vocabulary, vocabs each day. So I'm very grateful and very thankful for this. Thank you.